Can you hear me now? You still there? Oh, there we go. There we go. Yeah, it cut off a little bit there.
That's good.
Good stuff.
That's right.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Xcite Racing League's GP3 division, coming to you live around the Catalonia International Circuit around Spain. It is round number 5 in the championship, and the championship is really heating up at the moment. So I'm expecting a very, very good race today. We've got a full lobby, 14 racers out there, plus a percentage of chance in the race. Completely dry quali, so we're going to get some good pace around this track, which is very difficult to master completely. Easy to practice on, as all the F1 teams do general testing around here, but it's difficult to get a really, really good lap round, as you'll probably see. Some mistakes might be made. My name is Shadow Hunter FX, and I'm joined by my usual commentator compatriot F1X Speed. And you've had some various success around this track before, Wes, as you may recall from when you were racing. Any tips that you could give to this track, because quite a few people have been making mistakes around here?
Yeah, it's a technical track. I'll give it to that. I do like how it's shaped. I always thought it looked like a little steering wheel when I was younger and stuff like that. So I like that. The chicanes on it are pretty cool. I don't like turn 3. I absolutely hate that. I hate that sort of pattern. Last sector is very tight and pretty cool. I like that. Good for overtaking this track. The DRS zone works very well. But it's again, like every track, you've got to be very consistent around. There's a chance of rain from time to time. There's going to be some tonight. It's a good track and all, but it doesn't demand a lot. You'd think from the last sector is completely different to the first sector.
Well, this is the thing I find with this track. I don't like that final sector. Really do not. That chicane that they put in sector 3. I know in real life they put it in to try and introduce overtaking in this track. It's very difficult to do that in real life. In the game, it's pretty easy to do, but in real life, they added that chicane in the final 2 corners. I find it way too fiddly. I used to love it on the old games before they put that in. I was just going completely flat around that corner, having commitment into there. It was such more fun to drive, but it's still a good circuit. I mean, a couple of notable corners to look out for. Turn 3, as you said. You have to be very, very belief in your car and your setup that the car is just going to hold there. Very easy to go wide on the circuit. Of course, that front straight is long enough with DRS. It's going to see some overtaking into turn 1. But yeah, interesting. And some rain in the race might throw a little bit up. Do you have the championship table up?
Sadly not. Sadly, I've been very busy this week and with other stuff. I haven't actually got it up, but I believe Superbar is leading by a mile. You got it. That's good.
Yes, I do.
You can go with it.
Right, I'll go with it. So, as Wes did touch on that, Superbar currently leads the championship in his Red Bull, doing very, very well, I must say, especially after making the jump from Tier 6 last season. He's currently leading the championship on 72 points. He's had a couple of race wins and a consistency a little bit below par performance in last week's race in China. The rain, a little bit to do with that, but he's leading the way. Bird is the word in the Sauber is currently second. Now Bird has had 2 race wins and 2 non-scores so far. I think one was a disconnect and the other was hitting that bollard.
Disconnect in Malaysia and in the bollard in Bahrain. I think both whilst leading or something like that.
Yeah, both whilst leading the race, or both I think was on the way to winning the race. But he's currently in second place on 50 points, looking at maybe what around the other GP3 drivers are looking to him as the main threat. Although we do have another driver in, that might be interesting. So as he's just set at 1:21.4, we will go on to that later on. Ice the Best is currently in 3rd place in the championship through consistency as much as anything else. He's at 45 as Smoking Her retires. You're not meant to do that.
No one ran that past him.
I don't think nobody told him.
No, didn't read the rules either then.
He set a 21.4 as I said, which is a very, very fast lap time, especially for this division, so...
Well, let's beat last season's pole by 2 tenths.
Interesting. Let's continue on with the Drivers' Championship. So I is the best in the McLaren through consistency alone, is on third place with 45 points. Deeds is next in the second Red Bull on 39, just 2 points ahead of Tibbs in the second Sauber. Rank Demons is currently sixth in the sixth in the table on 33 points. Jamesy, new to the league after 2 races, is on 24 points. Shane Stokely 2K, the first of the Williams, is on 20. Bevan 119 is on 18 points after 1 race, which is second in China. DGH91 is on 14 points in the second McLaren. Brandon Rules 12 is on 12 points. Then we got RBZ on 9, Tommy on 2, and Craig Senna unfortunately on 0 points after disconnecting from 4 races in a row. He's not here again, and I think he has called an end. The constructors, just very, very quickly, Red Bull are leading the way, as you would think, on 111 points. Sauber are second on 87. McLaren on 59. Lotus 45. Williams 38. Ferrari 26. And Mercedes on a solitary 9.
As the word goes past 21-1.
121-1. Oh, yeah.
There you go. That's 5 tenths quicker than last season's pole time, so that's good. This is Ricardo XP, managed day 22-1 earlier. He's obviously happy as F4 tomorrow. Where would that put him at the moment? What was it, 22 something? That would have actually put him.
That would actually,
say 22-1.
That would
put him like 4th, wouldn't it?
4th. That would put him 4th here.
Wow, yeah, so it's close, but surprisingly, I expected these guys to be mid 21s and stuff like that, or high 21s.
I was actually going to say a high 21 before the team started. That was before I heard that Bird was doing low 21. So, but he's there at the moment on the pole position. And interestingly, I've just noticed that the top 3 all are English. They've all got the English flags. Everybody else is United Kingdom, America, Finland, Russia. I don't know why. Wales. The other English flag is Tommy Racing. He's down in 14th on a 23.4. Notice Superbro is down in 13th on a 23.2. He's going with this. I don't think he's that good around. But he's had good races around here before, but 13th at the moment, 23.2.
Big difference in it between seasons prior and stuff like that. A lot of new drivers in it that wasn't in it last season. So yeah, Smoking Hope wasn't, Shane wasn't, Evan wasn't, Jamesy wasn't, you know, Fisherman wasn't, Big H wasn't, he wasn't, Demons wasn't, so a lot of them weren't in it last season. So that's big grid 14. Tibbs actually. In the other Sauber, pretty good season. So far he has completely messed that up. Did he even get engine breakdown there? That is a question. Is he going to improve on his lap though? Just by 2 tenths, 21.7. Now, this gate I feel like it looked like out of the chicane could be argued. It looks like he lost the rear end, saved it. Is this such a trap? I can't test for engine brake or not because I can't hear the cars. So let's see what other people think. Shane's on second. Shane's gone second.
By 10. Well done, Shane. Superbro's improved to a 23 flat, but only goes in P12. Goodness.
Okay.
Bogey is just starting a lap now. He does have 40-second worth of penalty onto the next race he finishes, so it was going to be put on to China, but because he didn't finish, I think he destroyed his vehicle or retired.
Disconnected. Disconnected actually.
Well, disconnected. It goes onto this race.
Jackie goes 4th. They're getting in the 21s now.
Yeah, 21 seems to be the mark at the moment as Bogart goes through the middle sector. The moment a little bit twitchy going into I think that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, turn 6, long left-handed. Tricky going uphill with this chicane in the middle sector. Very easily gets sucked into the gravel. Then you got the famous Cancer Corner where Kovalainen in 2008 just spat off into the wall there. He was all right, but definitely was a high-speed accident there. Coming into the final sector now, looks a decent lap so far. Might not be in a 21s, but might improve on a 22.7 that he's at the moment. Coming into the final sector now, which I said it's too fiddly in my opinion. Is that chicane, and one guy was very, very cautious in there, messed up the second bit. I don't think there's going to be an improvement on a 22.7. Comes across the line. Well, he does improve.
A little bit.
Does improve.
Puts him up a
goes
place.
P10.
Puts him up a place. Not even a tenth of improvement, and it puts him up a place.
Puts him directly behind his teammate, who is eyes the best, currently on P9. Mr. Deason's currently P8, just going through cancer corner now. Just holding it. Oh, nearly hit the gravel on the outside. Don't think he's improving on this lap. There's 2 minutes 20 to go in the session. James is 7th, just finishing a lap now. He's come round the final corner. He's on the 22.3, does not improve, so he's got one more time to go. Bevan is just on a lap for the middle sector. Tibbs is going through the middle sector now. Don't think it's hit. Bird has hit the wall. Bird.
He's pushing it. He's destroyed the vehicle. That's unfortunate. He was trying as hard as he possibly can.
Yeah, that was
That's
DRS.
easy to do.
DRS.
But
Andy had that problem in the race with that DRS. It's very liable.
Pretty sure Indigo dropped the during last GP3.
Drifting his way through the final few corners. Tony on the 121.7. He wants to vastly improve this. Not going to improve on this lap now. He's got one more lap to improve. Who else is on? Jackie 2 Tank is only just coming out.
Big H, yeah, Big H just got in.
Jackie 2 Tank.
A lot of people on laps
just coming out of the pits. That will be very hard push to get round. With a minute.
It's a hard push. He's gonna have to go for it. Yeah, that turned 3, so that's. Doesn't take 20 seconds to do the first couple of corners, does it?
No, it doesn't.
How long does the first sector take?
First sector is about 23 seconds. It'd be very hard push to get round. You'd have to get round as 121. Just to get. There's going to be a lot of 21 jokes at the moment. I realise this.
The Bevan is not going to improve on his lap. He's going slowly out there.
Tommy is just coming around in his lap. He's going to vastly improve on a 20. Goes 22.6, goes P9 for Tommy. Currently on 2 points to the championship.
He's the best is on a 22.660 as well. So you know, this is very close in the mid. Well, not even the mid, but really that's more of the back. But it's still damn well close.
Somebody else has just improved. I think Beaverman's gone 7th on a 22.2. 10 seconds to go.
No. Back to over to the chicane now. He's cut it a little bit. He's not making it anyway. He's called that wrong.
Bevan's qualifying is over.
Tibbs is over as well. He's backed off on his lap and then he just started one. Bevan's into 5th and 6th on improving. I don't know who else
at the moment going through the middle sectors. Currently P2 on a 21.3. He's 2 tenths, just 2 tenths to get on pole, but he's hit the gravel. He's hit the gravel on cancer corner. That is going to. Well, he's not going to improve on his lap.
Mr. D's cut a corner. He's out.
Yeah.
Tommy Racer looks like he's put it in the gravel somewhere.
Demons is now.
He's the best in 11th.
Demons is now down in 14th on a 123.1.
He's pissed. Demons is one of the best. The only ones have left. Superman's on one.
Demons not like it.
Superman's cut.
What's final sector? Oh, he cut that final bit. He's got Williams in front of him. Is just slowed down. That's an AI car.
It's a retired car.
Yeah, it's a retired car. It's completely wrecked his lap on the final corner. So that's it. And qualifying is over. Bird is the word. Takes pole position on a 21.1. James Sophie 2K takes second on a 21.3. Good effort by him. Smoking Herb. Well, I'm not sure whether the rules were explained to him. It's something that all division heads should do. But he retired in quali, but I don't know why he did that, because he probably could have improved on a 21.4, but he starts P3. Jackie 2 Tank starts 4th, with Tibbs with Brevin 6th, with Beaverman 7th, Jamesy in 8th, just ahead of Mr. D's in 9th. Tommy Racer in 10th, Eyes 11th, Bogeye 12th, Superbra in 13th, the Demons 14th. Championship leader down in 13th place, 1.7 off of his championship rival. Bird is the word. Wow, that's a turn up for the books there. People were definitely saying that Bird is the word was looking very, very quick around here. Well,
yeah, he sent me a message saying he was 2 tenths purple before he crashed, so he was pushing it on the limits there. He was going quicker, but he was trying to go even more quicker, and sadly ended up in the wall.
What was GP2 pole time last night?
Don't know.
It was a low 21, I knew that.
It was a 21 something, wasn't it, actually?
Yeah.
It's like a 21-1, so yeah. Pen for Bird and Herb.
I think it's
Superbra says pen for Bird and Herb. Well, Bird didn't crash on purpose.
Intermediate
and
race start.
Boy.
Intermediate. Before the race starts.
I'm still loading in.
Oh wow. Now I thought with a 39% chance of rain it was going to be raining at the end, but no, raining, and I suppose with that percentage chance it's going to dry out before the end. Well, is anybody going to gamble putting on some extra aero so they can cope with these tricky conditions, because they're going to be a lot different than the than before. Wow.
Luke says this track is very annoying. In the it is quite an annoying track, to be fair. Now with rain, it's not going to help at all, is it?
Somebody's readied up already. I hope everybody is here. But we can't really go through the grid very quickly.
So that hasn't happened for a while, has it? When
no, I think I have an idea who has done that. So never mind. Very quickly, who's going to be a race winner?
Please be aware.
Let's go with Bird. Bird's word. Let's go with that.
I know it's tricky with that rain, but I'm gonna go.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
Actually, I'm gonna put my neck out on this one. I'm gonna say Superbar's gonna win.
Wow.
13. Go for it.
Holy cow.
Go for it. He's done it before.
Neck out. What
He's
the
done it before.
hell are you doing?
He's done
Well,
it
tier
before.
6.
Germany.
This is GP3, not tier 6.
I know, but he's
not dominating this one.
That knack of just coming back. There we go. Intermediate race start. I hope everybody is going to be there. People not rushing off for a toilet break or anything else like that. But we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. Lights out and away they go. Everybody does get away from the grid, so that's good to see. Who's going to get a good start? And it's Bird.
Bird has, Shane hasn't.
But it's got the Lotus of I don't know who the Lotus is.
That's Herb, and then there's the Jackie 2 tank as well.
Can people keep it clean? They can indeed. Everybody through.
Oh no, Herb's half spun. Herb's to the back of the grid, he's half spun.
It's half spun, but it's okay at the moment. People negotiate.
It's 3 wide at the back and everything.
Turn 2, and the Mercedes is gone.
That's turn 4, there's a Mercedes spinning.
I think.
Don't know how that happened with the Mercedes.
I think that was just a simple typo glitch. It's like it's
all a bit tappy.
There's a lot of lag going around.
There's a bit of lag somewhere. So Big H has got to squeeze a little bit out of that. There's a laggy Lotus.
There's a laggy Lotus. I think it's meant. No, it's not meant to have. Demons is up to 5th.
It's Demons in the laggy Lotus right now. I don't know, but that was a good move by Big H if he can do this. Oh, there's a bit of contact, and Herb has just gone on the inside of 2
Ferraris. Cycle between 2 Ferraris.
Didn't see that at all.
Wow. I saw that. That was not.
Tommy spun. It's all very touchy-feely, isn't it, right now?
A little bit chaotic as Demon's gone way too far on the inside. Bevan. I don't know whether he cut. I don't know whether he cut the last bit of the chicane, but he's through anyway into P5. The Demons.
This rain is really not helping them.
Yeah. It's really throwing everything around. James is in P8. He's on the back of Deeds. He's on the inside of Deeds into turn 1. Can he get it stopped? Very nice move there done by James. Up into P7. But it is a good passing place into turn 1, but it's tricky to get the car stopped. Eyes is in P9. They got Smoke and Herb in 10th after starting 3rd, so he's dropped down. I think he was jumping about a bit. Superbar's up to 11th with a couple of instances done now. As
Herb's gone
Herb's on the inside of Eyes, and Eyes is might lose to Superbar as well. Superbar's on the inside. No, can't find a way through. But Eyes was given in the room, hammered himself going into that corner. It's Tommy, as I said, who got spun, and he goes across the chicane. Can't get it together. Jackie.
Eyes is going to get her back, you'd think, here to the outside. A little bit squeezed. Superbar's actually going to try and nick Eyes the best here out of the corner, and he has got him. He's got Eyes on traction there. Smooth by Superbar to nick that place in. Herb is all over the back of Deeds for 8. Those the word in the lead. He's got a nice gap. He's got a good start and missed all the finals at turn 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, he's got his teammate Tibbs in P2. Shane is in P3 with FIFA Man in 4th place. The midfield going through together. That rain looks pretty consistent at the moment. So intermediates, but now 7 in P5.
Smoke and Herb's going to get 8. Good thing. Just one tire was within there. And Eyes in the background, I think, just gave a place to roll. Whatever there happened in the background. Deeds has gone very, very wide at turn 3. And he's lost a lot of momentum, and Superbar's just going to go through into 9th place. So Deeds loses. Well, he's going for the cutback, so definitely no team orders here for 9th place this season as well. I know Deeds actually. He grabbed the brakes a little bit there, and now he's on the inside of Superbar. The next corner, they give it a tap to each other. Wasn't sure if they were going to fight, and they ended up fighting for a couple of seconds there, and then 2 rounds behind 2 of them.
Oh no! That is Shane. Shane has spun it in the wall off the cancer corner on the straight. He's hit the wall.
He's lost his front wing.
Oh, his front wing gone. I have no idea.
Oh, that was very close. He's got a puncture as well. He's got a puncture as well.
I have no idea how he did not destroy his vehicle. Demo Derby rules in there. My God. He hit the wall so hard. It's just, I expected the message to come up at the end, but that is...
Well, and that's 3 out of 33.
Yeah, 3 out of 33, all the threes. As, I was on board with Bevan, and all of a sudden that Williams just spat off into the wall. And that's his race. Well, at the moment, completely done, but with this rain, maybe he could get some way back into there, but he's got a long way to come back. That's unfortunate for himself. Must move Bevan up into 4. He's now on the back of FIFA Man, who's currently in the podium. Demons, unbelievable start from the beginning. I wish I had a recording device on his car, how he made that many places in the intermediate weather. Having a P5 from starting, I think he started last. I think he did, yeah, from 14th to 5th. Unbelievable start by him. But a good start for Bird at the moment, currently pulling away. He's only 2/10 a lap quicker than his teammate, so he's not pulling away that much. It's just because Tibbs had to go through the chaotic first few laps of this race, which had a side-off rise over Mercedes. There's a FIFA Man goes wide on the back straight, and Bevan's going to go right around the outside into turn 10, I think it is. So he goes through.
Yeah, that was turn 10, I think.
Turn 10, it would be a good guess if it was turn 10.
Yeah, it is.
So Bevan moving his way up through the field, obviously enjoying these conditions. He's now going to chase after the 2 Salvers. That straightaway for the DRS seems to be catching out a load of people. You know what? I'm actually thinking that Demons has got a wet setup on. I think he's got a wet setup on Demons. He's lapping very, very good to 28.7. He's on the back of FIFA Man. The slipstream working very, very well. Renault engine against Mercedes. And he's up on the inside in turn 1, and he's through into 4. Can FIFA Man fight back? No, he can't. So Demons, impressive stuff.
He's on a wet setup, and he's definitely going to struggle to drive.
Oh,
I think that's
going wide at turn
Jamesy.
3. They got Smoking Herb climbing all over the back of him. Smoking Herb dives on the inside. Oh, a little bit of sliding, a little bit of tappy-tappy. Jamesy still fighting back, defending his position now, going into turn 5, 6, 6. Oh, still side by side. Oh, Jamesy just giving him enough room. No more than is necessary. Still on the inside, still defending, up and in, into the chicane.
That's a great cutback. Great cutback by Herb.
Just about smoking Herb. His man is through into P6, so...
That's Super on the back of him.
Yeah, Super
He's bringing Super with him.
Yeah, Supercar's up there. Oh, Jamesy's gone. Jamesy's gone. I was on board with him. Lost his connection. Jamesy is out of the race. Unfortunate for him. Well, you've only lost one. But first thing is we're now on to lap number 6. Bird has got about 3 or 4 second lead at the front of his teammate. The rain's still there, although I don't think it's raining as hard as it was at the start. Both can have a 6. Super Bra is now 7th. Bog-Eyed is now on BGH. I still call him Bog-Eyed. Be a lot more simpler.
I call him Big H.
Big H. He's in PAI, he's in P9. It's been a very quiet race so far. Jackie Tank is in P10 after that first lap, and Tommy's making his way back as well, sliding his way through turn 1 and 2. Mr. Deeds had a pit stop, or was he? I don't know what happened to Deeds, because I knew what happened to Shane.
He must have.
Third.
Yeah, he has. Deeds has pitted.
Yeah, so Deeds has indeed pitted. I missed that for a second. Yeah, Demons must have a wet start on. He's matching the leaders. Well, actually, he's got the fastest lap at the moment by a couple of hundredths ahead of the race leader. Bird is the word. Bird is leading, but he's not pulling away that much. It's comfortable, but it's not completely safe, especially with this rain around. As if it dries out, anybody can make this call.
Currently in 5th, this season so far he's won 1 race in F4, sadly he can no longer do the days of the 4, so he's climbing, said he'd be reserved GP3 and he's racing tonight and he's in 5th, so I think he'll be quite happy with that.
Who was
5th place, 5th man after he got a 1 win, didn't he, in F4. Who's in China? Super Bra now pits.
Definitely up in the GP. Oh, Super Bra pits.
Well, he has to be reserved for GP3 because he can't actually make it 4 days anymore. Jackie 2 tanks smoothly into, not really as smooth as it was, but ended up just being a little incident. But he's ahead of either best and Jackie 2 tanks having contact mid-corner, but they fought it out between themselves. Jackie now into 8th place. But yeah, 5th man sadly can't make his work time change. Work time and days change.
Yeah, I just thought of something why Super Bra is fitted. I don't know how long intermediate.
Because Deeds told him.
Start.
Because Deeds told him.
Yeah.
Probably because Deeds told him to, because they're smart like that.
He's on intermediate, isn't he?
Yeah. Deeds told him. But probably Deeds said, yeah, fresh into his work. Deeds has done 29.7
The only problem is, but then if the rain starts slacking off, can these guys that are still on intermediate, their first set, go on? But I don't think the rain's easing off that much.
No, it's not.
As they would like. The Bird stays out, Tib stays out, Bevan stays out. Nobody's reacting to Super Bra yet, so
they don't think. None of this top lot are thinking about him. Really, the only one in this lot that's probably thinking about him would be Herb and Sick, which is nicely closing in.
He's casually catching up to Beaverman at the moment, showing his
the
pace,
Red Bulls
28.4. 28.
Yeah, Red Bulls have done a different strategy to everybody, and there you go, someone else is in. It's Tommy Racer, so maybe he's kind of reacting with the Red Bulls. So the Red Bulls just did a different strategy.
Reacted too late to everybody else. Way ahead of him.
Yeah, but Tommy's more reacting just to jump on that tyre as well, because Deeds has passed him as well, but Tommy's just thinking that maybe it's better. Or maybe his tyres have gone a bit.
He's end up at the back.
He is. Maybe his tyres have gone. His tyres may have just gone and he's thought. He may have figured out in that lap that Super Bra's closing a bit too much.
I'm thinking the one time that it was intermediates around this track, it was a long time ago, was a free stop with intermediate tyres, so it always seems to come up with
Inters are never good tyres.
They don't last, do they?
No, they're horrible tyres.
Full wets are brilliant. They can last the entire Grand Prix if you do it.
Yeah, Inters don't last too much.
Is terrible. And that's probably what these guys are looking at as a Tibbs. Tibbs has caught up to Bird. And he's
Bird is in. Bird is in. There you go.
Bird is in.
Bird is in. Bevan's in. Bevan, is it?
Bevan's in.
Bevan, I call him Bevan.
So, the two Lotuses, Smoking Herb and... what's the other Lotus?
Demons.
Demons have stayed out, as is Feverman. Smoking Herb is on the back of Feverman. Into turn 1 they go. Using the slipstream, can he get it stopped in time?
Another
He can
pits.
indeed. Very late break. Flies his way into the corner, just keeps it in the white line. And he's ahead.
A lot of them are in. A lot of them are in. Bird now coming out the pits in 5th place. Ahead of McLaren, I think that was. Bevan comes out. They're all going into his Big H pitted as well. So did Jackie Two Tanks. So that was the reaction. Jackie, I think. Jackie was probably reacting, I feel, to Tommy, really.
Yeah.
A little bit. Tommy wasn't too far behind me. Jackie actually works. Jackie stays ahead of Tommy and Shane. And Big H slides there. I don't know if he was reacting to anyone or he just decided to pit, but he's now behind Mr. Deeds. So Supercross one's works. He's had some nice clear air to go in. So you would say it's working for him at the moment.
He was near the back anyway, as Smoking Herb sliding his way through. James, he sent me a message. Sorry, disconnected and do have a penalty. Wasn't my fault. Sorry.
Oh, did he?
That was James.
Didn't notice that.
Yeah, I think he was at fault with the two Ferraris as Demons pits and Smoking Herb stays out, even though Smoking Herb is absolutely all over the place. Tibbs is pitted as well. So Smoking Herb,
Eyes is all over the place.
Smoking Herb and Feverman stay out for another lap. Obviously, the intermediates are completely dropped, but the rain's not.
Oh yeah.
But the rain's not.
They're dropped
the rain's not drying out, is it? It's not.
No, no, it's not. It's just they need to pit for some more inters. Because those inters are gone.
They're going to lose a whole lot of time. Bird is now into 3rd. Interesting how that works. The Tibbs has come out in 4th. The Demons has lost connection. He's just pitted.
He was coming out of the pit lane.
The Demons is gone. That's disappointing for him. He was going to be looking for some good solid points. And he is out of the race. After just pitted. You never know whether that would have worked. He's almost going wide from turn 3. He's got Big H right behind him. In P7, Superbars in P6.
Well, Jackie Two Tank has been passed by Shane and Tommy on that last lap, so Jackie Two Tank I feel dropped it somewhere on the last lap. That's why I feel like it's happening
in these conditions whatsoever because of the dry. He was way up there. He is really under pressure now by Big H. Now to cancel corner, the log right hand. They've got to be careful to grab on the outside. Big H has got the slipstream on the back straight. Where's he going to go? Go to the outside. And
pits, Fireman doesn't.
Fireman does not pit. Oh my god. Is he just hoping and praying that this rain is going to stop? Has he got the call? And he's gambling it? I think he's got the call.
Japan,
but these guys have played safe. These intermediates as deep slide
Ricardo said should stop raining around lap 11 to 13, so if there is a call...
It's stopping, but it's not stopped completely. It's going to take another 4 or 5 laps.
If he has got a call, he's going to be in Japan, and it can very work for you.
Yeah, but he's got to stay ahead of the leaders, and the leaders are catching his hand over fist. He just defends against Big H as
Tommy's going to get Shane.
Tibbs has come up behind Superbra. That's how much. They're not Tibbs.
Nicely done by the Tommy race to get Shane into turn 9. If you would think Shane's coming back at him actually into turn number 4. If Shane could just stick around his outside again, I think Tommy's just going to creep ahead, and he does into 9th. He is ahead. Jackie Tank is all over the back of these two. And behind them, his eyes the best as well, so big four-way here. Now Jackie's alongside Shane. He's obviously got better grip due to pitting 3 or 4 laps later than Shane.
Bird has caught up the back. Bird has caught up to the back of Feverman. Feverman is all over the place. So
Shane's getting mugged by everybody.
Completely sideways out the chicane and again on the exit. Bird is through.
FIFA man staying out.
Why are you staying out? Ah, you
Shane.
can't carry on. He's just done a
Shane gave the place to Eyes.
He's just done a 134. He was seven seconds a lap slower than Bird on that lap. He can't possibly stay out another lap. It's kicked. I'm like you when you say go on to wet the tyres. I'm
Big
saying
H
go on
past
another
Mr.
step.
Deeds. Yeah. Yeah, you like me when people don't pit for wets. That's really
Look how much time he's dropping.
annoying. I know.
Unbelievable. I know.
Rain is stopping though.
Rain is stopping, but no. It's not going to dry out for another 4 or 5 laps.
Nice
Maybe
pass
not
by
that.
Jackie Tuesday to go into 9th place,
Yeah,
passing
good
Toby. So
pass.
whatever Jackie did earlier on, he's making up for it. Got past this group car they needed to pass. But you can see the thread on the engine very well now. So it's a case of these tyres are going to start to overheat.
FIFA man is completely. He's lost everything. 2 Saubers have gone past him. He's now got Bevan. There's going to be all over him. So this is interesting. Bevan was with FIFA man at some point. Bevan's pitted, caught up the gap. He's going to go. He's just seen this Mercedes completely sideways, and he's gone through into P3. So
Take off those full winters. And they don't look that bad because you can see the thread so well. And normal winters,
it's
the
not dry.
can't see it. FIFA man is not making any corner. That
It's
should
not
be a
dry.
pit. No, it's not.
No.
He's trying to pit. He's trying to pit.
But it's like
There you go. He's spun in the pit lane. So he's in.
it's not dry
Okay.
though. It's not dry though.
He's got a damage to his front wing as well.
He's got to go onto dry tyres because if he goes onto winters, he's got to pit again. Unless he does go onto dries and then gambles it, he's going to have to.
Yep.
This
That's
will go down
primes.
to P5.
That's primes.
Primes even. Oh god.
Primes because they work well in wet conditions. And,
Let's see how he takes this, because this will be an indication. To be an indication is
there's
it
spray,
dry?
but
Yeah.
he's not on the racing line, so
Very cool. No,
there's
it's
still
not, yeah.
there's
It's not
still
yet.
spray on the racing line.
So unfortunately, FIFA Man's race has completely gone out the window. That's what you can do with tyres at the moment. So Bird now leads with a more comfortable gap than it was at the end of the first stint.
It's not long though.
Tips in P2.
Not long.
Still quite some time to go in this race. Plus, who's going to go onto these dry tyres? I'd say another lap or two.
That dry line is quite nice because look at the thread on the tyre. It fits so well.
And it's still doing 128 on them intermediate tyres at the moment. So, although Smoking Herb's doing 127s, he's just improved on his personal best of 127.6.
That's a really nice dry line. That's a really nice dry line of chicane.
You know what? I'd say this lap. I'd say pit.
I won't really come back on board with him in a minute. Someone pits at the back. I feel like that. Jackie going for 7th now. That's nice. That's through. He's through.
A little bit of tap on
Good move.
these wheels, but he's through to P7.
That is, who's that in the pits? I feel like it's Shane.
Yeah, it is.
And it is, he's gone onto options. Let's quickly
Ooh.
jump on board with the not very much spray. Spray still there on FIFA Man. But FIFA Man making the corners, just about.
Not really.
But making the corners, he's not struggling for grip as much, you would have to think, compared to the lap before.
Oh,
Yes, Shane's gone off turn 1.
Turn 1.
Straight off turn 1, but he's returned to track.
Oh.
And the traction ain't that poor. It's all about this lap for FIFA Man. Check whether we can see whether the people on the even time screen now, let's see whether they're quick or not.
Bird stays out.
He's not on the
This
racing
stays
line though,
out.
FIFA Man. He's not helping himself. That is a very dry track. Yes, the spray coming with his tyres. But
Bevan does pit.
yeah, that ain't bad.
The
That ain't bad. Cool.
The 2 Saubers stay out. Smoking Herb stays out P4. So Bevan is the only one of the front guys to hit. Where's he going to go on to?
The spray coming off the tyres, but it looks quite a nice dry track, doesn't it?
Yeah, if you get straight onto the racing line and just be
Superbra must.
cautious.
Is that Superbra that also pitted?
Prime.
No, that was some more inters. That was some more inters, was it not?
Primes
No, it's
for
primes.
Bevan,
Alright,
yeah,
good.
It's that glitch. It's that glitch that happens.
It's that annoying thing. It looks like
Yeah.
they got options for Super Bra.
Oh,
Everybody
load of
jumping
people
in.
bits, load of people bits.
Options for Jackie.
Yeah, Bevan.
Options for Mr.
very-
Deeds. The
Bevan
Red
very
Bulls managed to do a
cautious.
double stack. This is going very well so far. The options for Tommy, so a lot of them jumping on those options. Where's this pit and FIFA man then? He's not helped himself to be fair to him. There's no spray coming off the tyres really anymore, so it is the right call by everybody that's just pitted to pit. That's Mr. Deeds that's going to come out alongside FIFA man. He's going to go straight on because he brakes a bit too late. So FIFA man is going to nick 9th place. But yeah, it's right now. So
Yeah, he still lost
He wasn't
a
too
lot
wrong.
of time, FIFA man, from
He
where
did.
he was.
they did, but the people which have just pitted now have called it quite well. Shane did call it pretty well as well. So Beard is the word you would think. Pits, yep, pits. So here we go. How much time have these guys lost to
Pips
Bevan?
ain't going to pit, is he? No, he
Nope.
stays out. He's going to lose a lot of time
He's
on
not.
those intermediate tyres, or is he? I don't even know. He's just done a high
Pits.
30. A high 30 for Tibbs. He's gone on to the wet stuff. So there barely is any. So, because Bird had priority, that's going to not help the Tibbs at all, as Bird goes on to option tyres.
Big 8 pits. A lot of people in. Pits now.
Pit, so Bird has still come out way ahead of Bevan.
Bevan is on the prime.
Just gonna get out ahead of Smoking
Because
Herb.
those options suck, don't they, for trial wear?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do. So the Bevan might be in a good position right now, but he's got to keep the pace up.
I's the best didn't pit on those inters, I feel, because though he did, there was a bug as hell. He's in the pit lane.
Wow.
I don't have a clue what's going on now. He's in the pit lane now. He's speeding in the pit lane by 120 miles an hour.
Yeah, I've got that as well. Whoa!
What the
on earth
hell?
is going on?
Uh-oh.
Yeah,
What?
massive.
Okay,
Massive.
yep.
I think we have a
He's
ghost
the
girl.
host at the he's the host right now, anyway.
There's a ghost girl going
So,
on.
he's the host, so that's good. Mr. Deeds has managed to pass FIFA Man for that 8th place, as Mr. Deed being on those option compound tyres. Yeah, it's called pretty well.
Tibbs.
The Super Rise
does
5th.
hit. I think eyes are still lagging. I don't know what
Yeah,
on
he
earth
may
went
have.
on there.
I don't know. Massive lag spike.
Actually, option tyres
Sneezing,
for
thank you.
Tibbs. Where's he going to
How
come out?
much
Is
do you
he
think
gonna
they
come out
last?
ahead
8
of
laps?
Just. And Bevan is just coming out ahead of
Where's Herb? Where's Herb? I
Tibbs.
can't see Herb.
Over on the outside into turn 1. No. Oh, that was half a second, innit? Half a second later when Tibbs would have been behind Smoking Herb, but he's ahead of him. He's now got Bevan in front of him. But Bevan, as I said earlier, he's on prime tyres. If he can keep that pace up on these tyres, if you can keep Tibbs behind, then he's looking very well. Smoking Herb is looking on the inside of turn 6. Wow, wide in the car, and he's looking on the inside. Oh, dive on the inside. That's a dive room. No, he pushed him wide. He pushed him wide there. I don't like that. That's an illegal overtake for me.
He pushed him forward. Oh, and there's a lunge.
Oh! Massive dive on the inside of Bevan.
Bevan won him back.
Defends very, very well indeed. There's no way you're passing me. Tim's going to get that past Smoking Herb, but obviously being very, very miffed that Lotus driver has done that. But a little bit of slide coming out of the final corner. DRS for Herb, if he doesn't have the straight line speed to have a go at Bevan. No, he lets. There we go. He lets Tibbs back through. So very well done from him. But I think Tibbs was basically saying to him, right, let me back through.
Yeah,
and
smart.
Smoke goes wide, turn 3. So justice has been done. Thank goodness. Otherwise, I would have had to write that down.
So Luke also said super hard to win. Which is a bit weird.
Tibbs, that was a rash dive on the inside of Bevan now.
I can't go back on board there actually. I'll have to jump back on board with all this then.
That was
I'm
a
hearing
rash.
noises from Michael. I'm hearing from Michael. That means go watch. Oh no, Tibbs is in the gravel.
Tibbs has gone wide.
And so was Smoking Herb as well, to be fair.
Smoking Herb did go wide. So Bevan is doing what he needs to do
Yeah,
to
he
keep
is.
these guys behind. Losing a lot of time to Bird. That's for sure, but Smoking Herb
Yeah, it's
is,
helping Bird. It's helping Bird. This is a fight for second really for the Bevan now.
Yeah, I think it is. Even though Bird will have to pit. Here's a question. Bevan went on to Prime, so I think it was lap 15 or 16. Does he have to pit again? That's a big question.
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably will have to be honest. As Lotus driver Smoking Herb does a very good move on the inside of Tibbs.
Tibbs come back at him.
Right on the outside.
gonna
No
work.
way you're
Whoa.
going to do that. You'd have to have serious belief in his car to hold that. The Smoking Herb is through into P3 and has had an up and down race so far. Didn't have the greatest of starts, lost a head below the time.
This man down in 10th now.
So
I'm just trying to get it to
tired,
work.
it was on them for way too long.
Tommy now down in 12th, so he's been passed by Shane then.
Driver of the day so far has to be Super Bowl running in P5. A long way behind this battling trio now for the second place between Bevan, Smoking Herb and Tibbs, but he's done a very good job considering his qualifying was way below par. Bevan.
Ricardo X3 says no, not much from her.
Oh, Beefman's gone. Beefman's gone. Destroyed vehicle. Is that going to be a safety car? That would be an interesting safety car indeed. And
you can do
Herb
that.
is looking
Damn,
on the inside of Bevan, and he takes it.
He's through.
Tibbs is looking as well.
Tibbs is trying to follow him through.
No,
That's a
no,
cut.
That's a cut.
Cut
corner.
that.
That's a cut corner. You can't
Yeah,
take the move.
Cut that
But
massively.
But
That
keeps
would
the
give it
move
back.
if he keeps the move within the lap.
Same
Beefman
with
is
that.
out of this race after a good start.
That's unfortunate.
Came back down. And that was turn 8.
That was, yeah, turn 8. You can do that.
And you can't do that. I don't think it's going to be
Drop
a
in the
safety
gravel
car.
and just lose it.
I think it's maybe a safety car, but wait until the final guy goes across the line or goes into the turn 1.
Move.
That is
Safety car,
safety
safety
car. Wow, there we go. Lap 20. We have a safety car in this race.
Tibbs can't give that place back now.
No, we can't. So that is an illegal overtake. Sorry, Tibbs. Well, he
Didn't give it. He did have half a lap to be fair before the fifth car even
He
came
did
out.
that half a lap. If he had any intention of giving it back, he would have done so. Lap 20. Not many incidents I've written down, to be fair.
So second safety car of the season and the second one for GP3.
Is everybody going to pit? Yeah, everybody's going to
Yeah,
pit.
they're all in.
They're all in.
They're all in.
Where are they going to go to?
Top
all going to
4
primes.
all in.
All have to go on primes. Options won't last for 12 laps. There's no way. Unless you are really good at doing your tyres. So,
Prime for third.
Tibbs options. Good luck with that one.
Inters for Bevan. Inters for Bevan. He's
What have you
screwed.
got Inters for?
That's the wrong call.
What have you... Oh, well, it's not going to hamper him entirely, but he's going to be... Well, here we go.
He's the best, didn't pit. He's up to 5th.
Oh, dear.
Crazy
Oh,
man
dear,
himself.
Bevan. He's
Super
going to be a walking chicane.
Words.
You're going to be able to keep those up. Oh,
That's not
dear.
going well. Mr. D's has re-gone onto options. Shane's re-gone onto options. Tommy's re-gone onto options. So the back three go back onto options. So it primes him. Primes for Herb. And then
dear.
options for Tibbs. And then
Tibbs
Inters
is
is
gonna-
looking from Bevan. Yep, he's not even going to keep up with the safety car.
Yeah, but the saving grace for him is
You
that
can go pit.
is that he can pit and go to the back of the queue or effectively the back
He's
of
at
the
the
queue.
back.
So his mistake has been done, but he's never going to do that again. But that has robbed him of, well, a potential podium.
Well, fireman serves accident, so that was an accident for fireman's crash.
Fireman. I mean,
Easy,
man.
easy. Thief man. I don't know why I call him fireman.
You said
The
fireman.
guy I used to race against. The guy I used to race against called fireman. That's why I call you that. Sorry about that. Yeah, thief man.
Right.
It's easily done there because there's gravel which just drops you in the wall, really. So that's what happened there. I would say out of the chicane. So yeah.
Tips and options. Safety car's probably going to come out for another lap.
Another lap, yeah, because no one's there.
So that's going to be 11 laps on options. And I'd say they could go 8. As Bevan does hit.
Bevan and Eyes. I didn't hit the lap before.
Jeez.
What?
Did he hit the pit lane wall, Bevan? Did he hit the red tyre wall on the inside?
Yeah. That kills it.
Right, so Tips is third. Would you believe it? Superbar is on 4th.
Eyes decided not to pit so he could go on to some options. The Bevan's also gone on to options. So like now the back 5 are all on options.
I see how they've done that. This is going to be interesting. So the highest one on options is Mr. Deeve. So,
well,
got the top 7 on primes apart from Tibbs, who's on options. You know what, actually, options may last towards the end.
It happened to do slow laps.
Yeah, they can do slow laps, and I know, because of this, by the characteristics of this game, if you put options on the final stint, you can take them 2 to 3 laps more longer, because the trackers will rub it in. They last a lot longer on the final stint, so maybe they could leak them out. The question is, what gains can these guys make? You know what? Are we going to see a completely swap around of positions? Bottom 7 are going to be the top 7 by the end. That'd be interesting. Because I know how bad the primes are compared to the options. They're like a second a lap slower. But so lap 22 of this race, and it's the unfortunate accident by Feverman has completely turned the race on its head. So Bird is going to have to do this restart, see how well he does it, to be on board with Smoking Herb, and Bird is really slowing him down. Coming through here, he's probably waiting for the safety car to go into the pits. He's only coming round the final 2 corners now. Green flag is on, so they can race, but they can't overtake yet. And Bird is still waiting.
He's gone now.
Yeah, gone now through the chicane. That's pretty good, but for those at the back, that hasn't really helped them. They're still going through slowly. And away they go, and Bird has actually done a very, very good restart, but Tibbs is right up at the back on Spanking Her for P2. He's the highest one of the options. Ooh! The massive plunge and hit Smoking Herb just a little bit over the corner. He's the highest one of options, so he's looking for the race victory to take away from his teammate after being second best throughout this race. And the rest of the option guys do. Supervise first on, well, not really first on their hit list, but will be the highest that they could go to. There is D still at P7. There's a battle between a Williams and a Ferrari at the back.
A fire, that's Shane versus Tommy, I believe. And it is, yep, Tommy Knife moving to 8th now.
Oh, Megan Herb just stayed on the track from Cancer Corner, and Tibbs is looking at him. You can see his teammate as well in front, and Bevan and Swingenhouse go wide. Tibbs, a fantastic move up through turn 11. Reactions like a what's the saying? Needle through rope through a needle. Rope through a needle, string through a needle. You know that little hole. He just reacted and went straight through. Up into P2. And he's just done his personal best of 23.3. So he's now focusing on his teammate, his Feedman loose connection. Obviously, wants to control himself there. Smoking Herb is still keeping up, but is going to lose some time. Superbra is in P4, just holding off Big H, and Jackie 2 Tank Deep is not making up any positions on these prime guys. Tommy is now right behind Deep in PA, so he's looking at this. I think Deep needed like a lap or two to get his options up to temperature.
They're stuck in a train.
Huh?
They're all stuck in a train.
All stuck in a train.
I don't think there's DRS, is there?
Jackie is Jackie's on the inside of turn. Cancel corner, but can't really do anything. Oh, they both go wide. These go wide.
Oh, no, Deeds! No, Deeds, no!
Oh.
Thank God. Thank God for that.
Thank God for ghosting.
Thank God, otherwise Tommy was out, and so would have
Tommy
been.
just stayed ahead. Oh, Shane. Bevan's right behind as well. Shane is looking on the inside of Tommy to go side by side through various corners. Side by side. No, you can't go side by side for the chicane. You can't do it. No.
Yep, they've done that well.
Done that pretty well. But
and now the other Williams is alongside.
Bevan's on the inside. Tommy's not really giving him any room.
Ooh.
Oh, the rubbing. Now Tibbs. Tibbs is on the back.
That's
of the
Eyes.
Tibbs is on the back of the lead.
Eyes has got past Bevan, and there you go. Well, Tommy's got DRS, so Tommy's back past Shane. So DRS is now in the fray. And now here comes Shane back at Tommy. He's not going to get it through turn 3. Cut back technically through turn 3 to line him up for turn 4. He's not actually going to get the run. He's going to have to stay behind. They're all They're all on options, fighting with themselves. If I give Shane a tap, so the options guys are fighting with themselves, and they should be trying to go past.
Come on, help each other. Help each other. You can get past every single prime runner. As Tibbs has gone round the outside of his teammate to take the lead. Unbelievable stuff. This is ridiculous. But Tibbs has nicked the race victory. Oh, well, not the race victory
Lead
yet.
at the moment. Lead at the moment. We're going to curse it.
I don't know. Not at the moment. Not right now. Superbra still hanging on to P4. One option, guys. Help each other. Come on, you're much faster. Do what Tibbs is doing.
Jackie 2 Tank past Big H, so Jackie's into 5th now. He's going for Superbra.
Tommy's gone wide, and that is
now Shane's through. So they are really fighting with each other. Well, they should be helping each other here.
It's Shane. Shane P7. They can have like.
Yeah, it is.
They can get up to 4th after his crash, and now he's down for P5. It's
that's Jackie.
Jackie for P5 onto P4. Superbra uses DRS on the inside.
He did it. He's through.
Stopped. Yes, he can.
He is through.
Oh, nobody. Oh.
I've got on the curve and he spam off in
it. 2013, that would spot you off into the wall. So he's very, very lucky. Superbra looking on the inside into turn 4.
They're fighting, and the option runners aren't really. Shane's got the teeny gap to Tommy, so surely now that's the time to go.
Shane has to knuckle down and get some laps in now.
You need to get this one in.
They can catch all 3 of them.
Just this one.
They can catch all 3 of them. How slow these primes are, but because they've been fighting with each other, they still are.
The last sector, isn't it?
What? Oh, Superbug clipped the gravel.
Oh, nice gap. If you can just, you've got traction compared to use a lot out of this corner in the next couple, so there you go. And he's dropped the other option runners for now, so Shane has the best chance passing these through.
Oh, bad cut to the chicane by Bird and Smoking Herb. Very bad cut. They're dropping away from Tibbs. But they're both personal bests of 22.5, and Tibbs is only a 22.4, so he's not pulling away.
So Shane has DRS on Big H, but can't actually get into Big H. Has it on Superbra. So there you go. Shane has now put himself into this battle. He's actually going to try and single out Big H and then take him first, rather than making a big 4-way battle.
Shane, one at a time.
Lost behind him, it's a freeway, as Eyes is now into 8th, and Devon is into 9th, and 10th is Tommy, so God knows what's going on here at the back.
Do it, Shane. Use that grit that you've got. I'm actually thinking now that these option tyres can get to the end. Tibbs is pulling away.
Well, they're fighting with each other, so it's not helping, is it?
A huge gap. So it's still In open arms, Shane.
Oh, everyone goes so risky with that corner. Just like the best part of this track really, because it's so risky.
Everybody's playing with fire with that corner. They're just holding the gas, and I'm like, let go, let go. No, they're not. Ives now is catching up to the back of Shane, because Shane's made a couple of mistakes in this lap. Everybody not really liking this chicane at all in this race. Got track limit problems on that. Shane does have their DRS on the back of Big H, but still can't do anything about it. They're not really
Big
making
H
any
doesn't have
inroads.
it. Oh, I just gave him a little tap as well.
They're still fighting.
Now they're going to fight again.
They're not. One of them, the fastest person, should get up to the front, and I think it's Bevan. It really should be Bevan up to the front, but because he made
He's
that
going to try and nick eyes now. He's going to nick eyes for turn 4.
Good reaction if he can
And
do
the
it.
outside of 5, there you go.
Nice, great move.
Yeah, there you go. There's one cut. Now he just needs to pass his teammate. Get to the front of the pack or the option runners.
Yeah.
As he
Bevan
kind of messes up there.
Oh, Ives was trying to have a fight back there, but couldn't do it.
Oh,
Shane's on the back. Shane's on the back of Big H. DRS. Oh, he's thinking of a move, but couldn't do it. We are getting back close to one another. Tibbs is not pulling away. Have to get back over the front. But Tibbs's tyres are not. I don't know what his setup is, but they're not lasting. I think they're dropping off a little bit. Either that or he's not consistent. Bird, Smoke and Herb is. They've now reeled him back in. So with 4 laps to go, still freeway for the lead.
Supercar's going to go back into 4th because of DRS. No, he's not. Jack has got to let it break in turn 1. Still so much life in turn 2. Just close enough. Turn 3. Scroll your feet just ahead. Jackie's going to try to ink his way back into it. Supercar's through in the 4th.
Nice. There's been some good racing here today. Good racing this one. It's still not over. Still 4 more laps to go. Still freeway for the lead. The midfield going all over the place. Still the option runners not. I expected them to be passed at this point. I really did. I'm underestimating these guys on the prime tyres. But of course the thing is.
Well, Tibbs did it.
Well, Tibbs has done it initially, but he's not. He's in front, but it's not safe. It's not done yet. Because I was still debating, and I still am. Can options go 11 laps? Oh, and that is really pushing so hard, and maybe too hard. So Smoking Herb.
Shane is all over the back of Big H, so Shane still has the better traction. He's actually had a much better chicane, and he's gonna nip him. He's nipped him already before the final corner. Shane nicely nips Big H, but that's giving Big H DRS. Yeah, it has. Big H isn't using it. Doesn't he know he has it? He's slip streaming though.
Smoking Herb right by the outside of Bird. Round turn 3. He's done it.
Oh, 3-1 turn 1. There's another Williams out of nowhere. That was a bit hard in turn 1. Was he within the limits there? Big H is just coming. So Williamses have passed the first prime.
Yeah, took them long enough. Took them long enough to get past the prime.
You might want to actually write down lap 30 turn 1.
Right.
It was a bit of an argy-bargy, possible illegal.
Look back at Herb. Round the outside, go for turn 10. Smoking Herb. Whoa! Late break as you want into that corner, but Bird does the cut back into 2nd place. They're giving Tibbs a breather. Herb pushes him wide. Can't make the overtake and ducks back behind.
They didn't.
They're giving Tibbs a well-needed breather. Just going through the chicane. He actually took it right this time. Massive over the curbs by Smoking Herb though. 2 more laps to go. Can Tibbs hold on to these guys? They're pushing so hard, but they're pushing with each other. Smoking Herb with DOS 222 miles an hour there. Goes over the curbs. So P4 for Superbra and Superman 5th. I don't think these other options are going to catch up. They're battling for P6.
Shane's not battling now. Shane's not battling. He's gone.
I don't think he's going to catch them up though, because their tyres are going to be warm because of the battling they've done. Whereas,
I agree with you on that one.
Yeah, whereas Tibbs has been in the clean air. Someone's gone off on turn 3. It is Deeds. Deeds down in 9th has gone off. And there's a hit of Eyes the Best who's just come out of Tommy. And, Tommy, could have got past, but couldn't quite.
So they've got some more options.
They've given up the ghost.
Tibbs is struggling.
I was thinking it was too much of an ask for these options to go 11 laps, and they proved me right. I don't think it was about 8 or 9, and Tibbs is really
So good afternoon, F1X Speed and Shadow on it. Afternoon. So you've joined us for if we go on to the penultimate lap with the 2 Saubers. They're fighting for the lead because Bird actually isn't using his DRS, but he has it. It doesn't even matter. He's alongside. He's going to try and nick the lead back on his teammate, and he's gone through nicely.
Yeah.
So back his Tibbs really spun.
Yeah,
so back into the lead, so the times have worked.
Under pressure. They've worked by a lap. But that's the under-defining line, and Tibbs is now all over the place. Smoking Overs on the inside, now on the outside. To turn 6. Trying to go right around the outside, but Tibbs is just holding on.
He could do that. He's going to do it. He's going to.
Trying to get the traction down. So Tibbs nearly heroic effort on those options tyres. There's not.
He's going to try and hope to keep third now, isn't he? He's going to have to try and fight for that third.
I don't know whether he could. It'd have to be a very, very.
2 behind her on primes. Because Bevan's now in 6, so Bevan's past Shane somewhere.
Nice one for Bevan.
As well, so they've swapped a bit. The Big H has come back at Shane, so that fight's started.
Still a fight for P4 between Jackie and Superbra. 4th place as well.
The race has been very interesting for Jordan since had a safety car at the second half of the season. It's been very close throughout. It did start on inters as well, so a lot of Shane. This is the beginning of this.
Just a quick question, Wes. How many corner cuts is it for a penalty? I know
I feel like 8.
8?
5 rep run.
5's the rep run and 8 is the 10 second.
I feel like 8 to 10 seconds. 8 to 7.
Interesting.
I can quickly check after this one. I feel like it's 8 or 7. Yeah, I think it goes up. It must be 8 because it goes up to like 11. And I would think it's 8.
Going really slow on the front straight. Really slow. Just been passed by 2 people. I don't know who it is. But
Deeds probably.
Bird has got about 6 more corners in the lead of this race. Been a battling, very battling effort. Jackie, why are you doing that? Why have you done that for? Oh my god!
Shane has lost his front wing on the last lap.
Oh no, Shane.
So Shane's down to 11th. I have no clue how that's happened.
Yeah, I was wondering why he went slow, but Bird is coming round the final corner now to take race victory. He weeps in celebration. Takes the race victory here in Spain. 2nd for Smoking Her. Tibbs comes through in 3rd. Heroic nonetheless, but even more heroic. Smoking Superbra comes home in 4th.
Oh, Mr. Deeds is getting nipped. Mr. Deeds got nipped by Tommy.
Right around the outside by Tommy.
Tommy pitted, Deeds did not, so that's the difference between fresher and dead tyres. So can Deeds actually keep 9th ahead of Eyes?
Eyes might get him as well.
Oh, he's got it, because Eyes...
Deeds gone deep. Eyes is there.
Oh, there's Eyes.
Eyes going to go right around the
Eyes
outside.
has got him. He's got him. He's got
Oh,
no.
Oh,
I can understand how Shane dropped it.
Oh dear. Unbelievable stuff. Superman, if you watch this battle, this is what you created with a safety car. Complete and utter. Wow, all over the place. 50 minutes that took. Anyway, Bird is the word, takes the victory from Smoking Herb in 2nd, Tibbs in 3rd. could have won the race, but the option tyres just gave out. Super Brawl from 13th to 4th. A damage limitation, but great damage limitation there. Jackie finishes in P5, Bevan in 6th, up and down. He would have been high if he hadn't been on the intermediate. Big H in 7th, Tommy in 8th, Eyes in 9th, Deeds in 10th. Shane had a 10-second penalty, but ended up in 11th anyway.
That was good fun, that.
That was good. That was good. Good. Testing. Interesting though, what I have with instance and track limits. Interesting. Oh, that's
Yeah,
work.
that's true. That was a good one, that one.
Let's get
GP3
these-
delivering as always.
Yeah, very entertaining race. I enjoyed that. I needed that. I did get a message from Demons, who did disconnect earlier on. Lost connection to Xbox. See you next week. We will indeed. Next week is Monaco. That'll be interesting. I do believe Smoking Herb does not have a mic, so I'm gonna have to get.
Just top 2, first and third then.
Oops is there. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Bird is the word. Where are you?
Good race for Saubers.
You're even on my friends list, Bird. You're appearing offline. You are appearing offline, aren't you? Yes, you are. Why? Why does everybody do this? Why do you do this? Why do you appear offline? Oh, because we can't get any messages while we're racing. Bird? Bird, why are you appearing offline?
Oh, sorry.
As I now wait for Michael to send me the lovely invite back. This has actually not happened in a while. Sometimes this happens where everyone joins and then lags up the pie a little bit at once, but there it is. Thank you, Michael. Technical difficulty screen needs to be invented by myself.
Oh, we hate lag, don't we?
Yes.
Yeah, that did.
Yeah, it
No.
did.
Right, I don't believe Smoking Herb has a mic, does he?
No,
Yeah, he has.
Oh, he has? Oh, I
Yeah.
don't think he admits.
Hey.
I don't think he even knows.
I don't know if he actually needs to come here live.
He does, even if he's in a second. Okay, let me get in game chat, get him. Actually, Wes, could you go into game chat and tell him to accept the invite, because he's got a 30-minute speed to do.
I will just keep it spamming him actually.
Right, but as we wait for him, there he goes, he's in.
There you go.
Right, so we go to the first place guy. Bird is the word. So after a very confident controlling race start, he had the gap at the front with the intermediate. Then it went to dries. He had to work his way back up through the field. But then that safety car threw it all up in the air, and your teammate could have nicked it from you. But in the end, your prime tyres came through and just about was consistent enough to keep you there. But with your third race victory through this season, you must be very, very happy with that result.
Well, yeah, strategy was tough. Safety car came out, that almost cost me a race win. But I just managed to get it under mine. I just managed to get it, and it was a bit lucky. If it was only 2 laps cut off, I wouldn't have had that race win. But Prime's just lasted it.
It was a very good one indeed. What were you thinking initially when you saw Tibbs going past you?
I was thinking, I'm not going to win this race anymore. But then it's options just went off, so I got lucky.
Indeed, but luck does happen in F1, and you have to take the luck when you can. But it was a little bit more than luck, because you had consistent good pace getting you through there, and you closed a bit on Super Brawl, but his performance in 4th means that you are still 2nd place in the championship. A little bit less down, I think it's because you got 12, you got 25, it went from 22 to 9, I believe. I believe it's a 9-point gap if my maths is correct, but so I'm sure you'll be pushing for him when we go to next week to enjoy your win. For now, 2nd place is going to Smoking Herb. So your debut in GP3, I believe in XRL as well, unless you have raced before. So your debut race in this division, a very good race, big comeback race actually, because you didn't have the best of starts, went down to about 9th or 10th, but then came through the field with good pace on the inters, then on the drives. Again, like Bird, you won the prime tyres and saw Tibbs go by, but eventually came through in 2nd. You must be very good with that result.
It was a great race, but actually in the first corner, I was actually dead last. I was stone last, so I was right at the back, and I thought literally, I was actually debating retiring for a second. I was that mad. I was so angry, but yeah, I think I had good pace in the wets, and safety car did save it a bit. Aimed me like, well, I was back in the race then. I could have had Bird, but he's just a bit too quick for me. And I thought, I knew Tibbs' tyres were going to go off. I thought they would. I was hoping they would, and well, yeah, I prayed correctly, and they did, thank God. Yeah.
Cheers for that.
Good race though. It was an intense. I was sweating after those last 5 laps. That's intense.
Yeah, it was a very intense race. Much intense further back. I mean, you three had your own select personal battle, but the midfield was, well, we were saying on the string, because half of you went for primes and half of you went for options, and we were saying how the options might do a complete swap of the top 7, but that wasn't the case. But yeah, a very good result for yourself in 2nd place, so enjoy that. Go on to 3rd place on the podium for Tibbs 91. Again, we have touched on this a few times, the debate between options and primes. You went with the options, and I was saying initially at the start, 11 laps, yes, the safety car might have helped, and yes, the final stint tyres can go a lot longer than you expect. For options, it was just 1 lap, 1 or 2 laps too many for you, Tibbs, wasn't it?
Maybe 3. I started feeling it on lap 30. I was just lucky to finish. I was sweating. I couldn't even hold my control. I was sweating that much on it. So I was lucky to finish that where I did. But it was good to be there.
It was indeed a good battle between you three for the race victory and even the final podium spots. But yeah, you had a very good race for yourself, Tibbs. Very good race points for Sauber, which has definitely brought a lot on the constructors' leaders Red Bull. I'll tell you the points afterwards once we go through a few things. But before we wrap things up, we're going to go back to you, Bird. Of course, the next race is one of the most famous of them all, is Monte Carlo Monaco. Obviously, a few people, is on the horizon. It's next week. A few people are a little bit nervous about it. A few people are excited about it. What are you feeling before this race?
I had my mic on mute. Well, I'm pretty hyped up for it, but it is my favourite track, and it's one of my best, so hopefully I'll be able to get pole and maybe even the race win, if I'm lucky enough. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. That's going to be our next race. Hopefully I'll be able to get the race win.
Indeed, and that's where we will be for next week's racing in GP3. It has been entertaining as always is with these guys, but they always put on a good show. Any final words for you, Wes? Are you actually going to say anything this week? I take that as a no. I think that's a no.
If you're going on about Monaco, I'd just like to shout myself out. I went and watched the Monaco Grand Prix. I was in Monaco last weekend, so I know the track so well now. I've walked the whole track now. I'm winning.
Just because you walked it doesn't mean it's the same on the game. It's like one on there.
My weakest track probably is my weakest. It is my worst, so I'll be somewhere in the back market.
Well, we'll see. Anything can happen in Monaco, as everybody knows. But that will be there for next week. This has been the GP3 division around Spain. So the rest of this week you got F4 around Spain again, which will be F1 Speed and XRL Bubbles coming around there. Maybe AZA will be popping in as well. We'll see. And then we have F5000, which will wrap up the races around Spain, which will have F1X Speed and F1X Originals for that race. Before we go to Sunday for the F1 division, will be around Monte Carlo. 100% it's going to be a long one and an interesting one, I'm sure. But we'll be looking forward to that. We will see you guys next week. So until then, take care and good night.
Good night.